All right, last topic for the day. We're gonna end on a slightly serious note, right? That topic is colorism, racism, sexism. Racism is nothing new. Colorism is nothing new. Sexism is nothing new. And let's be real here. They will never get old. However, let's talk about racism for a second. People say they want to change the world. They want to make the world better and all these things. But where does racism lie? Racism lies in someone's heart. It lies in their mind, their mental, which comes out in their actions. So people think like we really can change the world. Like, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X did it, even Pac did it, you know what I mean? But even in this song, some things will never change. If you really listen to that song and you look at the world and see the progress we made, but at the same time, while we have made progress, if you look at the decline we've also experienced as well, you should start to think about like, we've done all this and this to go up, to make it to do better, but then we're also turning around and doing this to decline the progress we have made. We can't change someone's actions. It's like what they say is like beating a dead horse. Same thing with sexism. Same thing with colorism. If a man has a preference, his preference is light skin, dark skin, white, Asian, whatever it is, skinny, fit, thick, a little heavy, long hair, short hair, makeup, no makeup, like tall, short, it don't matter. A man has a preference. A woman, vice versa, has a preference. She only date dark skinned men, light skinned men, caramel men, white men, Asian men. Like, it don't matter, short, tall. Some women have a preference of dating a certain height. You gotta meet a certain height. It's a height requirement. It's a hair requirement. You can't have hair. You have to have hair. You have to be bald. Those are preferences. And I've been on both sides of those, where women would not talk to me because I had this and this and this. And some women would talk to me because I've had this and this and this. And the same thing for me. I've talked to women because they have, X, Y, and Z. I have not talked to women because they didn't have X, Y, and Z. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having a preference. A preference. That's not colorism. That's a preference. I'm not going to treat a woman different because of their color. If I'm going to date someone, I'm going to date who I like, not someone who the world likes. I know people want to keep trying to be nice by telling people, oh, you're beautiful, and it don't matter what they think. And that may be true. I'm not saying people are ugly. What I am saying is, what's the saying? How the saying go? The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That is true as well. But while you trying to hype your friend up and telling them they're this, they're that, you're trying to build their confidence instead of being honest and saying, okay, friend, you have a problem with your weight, you have a problem with your hair, your whatever it is. Let's work. I'm your friend. Let me help you work on it together. Let's eat better. Let's hit the gym. Let's do this. Let's go to the doctor. Whatever it is, do that. That's fine. If a guy does not want a woman, and vice versa, if a woman does not want a man because she do not prefer the person have that, he does not prefer a woman have that, that's not woman bashing. That's not man bashing. That's not colorism. That's someone merely having a preference. And there's nothing wrong with having a preference in reality, but in this world right now, it's a problem with having a preference. You can't have a preference. You can't have a voice. You can't have an opinion. Like, you can't have any of those three. But I got an opinion. Now, I'm going to state my preference, and I'm going to make my voice heard. You hear what I'm saying? Back to the topic. Same thing with sexism and colorism, same thing with racism. There's no point of trying to change the world or change people, because you can't. Until they open their hearts and want different, nothing's going to happen. Nothing different is going to occur, because a racist person, for example, a racist person is going to remain racist until their heart alters from what it currently is. Whether that racism was taught to them at birth from their parents, grandparents, etc., or TV or books, whatever it was, that's now in their heart. So they tell, if they're, if people talk, don't date this color, don't date that color, don't hang around this color, because they're going to rape you, they're going to steal from you, they're going to kill you, they're going to harm you. They're taught that. That's in their heart at this point. Now it's up to them, because it's harder as an adult, obviously. It's up to them to open their heart and think for themselves, to say, damn, I am racist, but I don't want to be racist, because in all reality, it's dumb. Let's be real here. In all reality, this shit's dumb. Same thing with colorism and sexism. You should not bash someone based off of their color or based off of their sex. There are some bad women out here. There are some bad men out here. But I'm not about to bash a sex as a collective because of what this group of women are doing. You know what I mean? Same thing with colorism. You can't bash a color. You can't bash light-skinned women, dark-skinned women, white women because of what a collect of women do of that color. So I tell people, and I'm telling you today, if you want to change the world, help people think, help people open their heart to a better life. You can preach to them if you want to, but really expecting people to change based off of preaching is not reality, because a lot of people are going to give you what you want. They're going to demonstrate what they want when they're around you. But when they get back to their safe haven, their comfortable place, they're going to go right back to what they know. They're going to really show their true colors. So I'm telling you, help people think, help people open their mind, help people open their heart to something better. Then we'll see change.